Hi, this is Andy Renshaw at Feedzai, and I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that I wish banks were doing right now. One of the things I saw through Halloween that was particularly impressive was a lot of adaptation around education, tailored education, kind of leaning on that Halloween message. One thing banks can do is to keep education fresh for their customers, tailor it around the situation. Obviously, going into Christmas, there's an opportunity to really kind of lean on the key messages. So keep education fresh, help customers understand the risks that they're facing without feeling scared. Purchase scams. As we go into the Christmas season, purchase scams are prevalent all year round, but this is going to be the real kind of hot time for fraudsters to exploit that threat. You're likely to see customers have new merchants that they're not typically using. So how do banks adapt their strategies to reflect that without opening risk? One option is to look for new merchants that are becoming prevalent and to have proactive strategies around there, and also to place greater trust around merchants that customers regularly use. AI, machine learning, is an obvious way to leverage that. The other thing we'll see are delivery scams. My parcel didn't arrive. So having active strategies around how to have these conversations with customers around their rights to chargebacks will be crucial for banks going into the Christmas season. And then moving on to the slightly kind of less upbeat kind of tone right now. Cost of living is rising. And what does that create? Unfortunately, that creates desperation for customers to do things they wouldn't normally do. Any chance to grab a quick buck, pound, euro will be there. So staying kind of sensitive to that will be key for banks. But also the other thing is looking at that potential first party or second party fraud. So having active strategies, doing that analysis to look for customers who are maybe starting to claim things are fraudulent that aren't, or actually starting to move from being a victim of fraud to unfortunately participating due to desperation around cost of living would be a great thing for banks to be doing over the next 3 to 6 months. And then moving into the slightly broader areas of regulation. Regulation continues to adapt, especially around rights to refunds, who's liable. It's vital to have a strategy around regulatory change, but actually my advice would be participate wherever you can, be part of the consultative process. Get involved and help shape those regulations and really get your point of view across. Regulations can't be written at the center without context, and banks and FIs can really provide that day-to-day and that rich context. And then moving into the final area, my 5th tip, real-time by design. We're seeing more and more that as new payment architectures come up, as payment types start to become embedded, the usage of ISO 222, not least in the SWIFT network, we're seeing real-time by design. So if there is anywhere in your organization where you haven't got a real-time by design strategy, or you don't know how you're going to pivot into a real-time basis, then I would say get proactive now. Maybe you're coming into budget season and you want to work out what you're going to fund going into 2023. Look at your end-to-end controls where they're not real-time by design. Start doing that discovery, start doing that research, and really work out how your organization can be highly effective in a real-time world.